Alright, so I am at the Gill House for the second time. So this time around, let me take this off. This time around I'm doing a couple things differently. Last time I just kind of showed up as a typical ghost hunter, was asking kind of typical ghost hunter type questions and stuff. This time around I came with some flowers like I would. Rude. Like I would if I were a guest coming to a living person's house. I'm going to kind of just do more conversational stuff. I'm going to talk about more specific questions relating to the family, the era, questions about the house, things like that. Just kind of more like I'm hanging out with them. It's also a full moon tonight, which is exciting. What else? Oh, last time, because we had a curfew here, thanks COVID, we had to be done by 10 p.m. We're going to be here later into the night now because curfew has been lifted, so that might change some things. Last time I was here with 2 males. This time I'm here with 2 females, so maybe that will kind of shift the energy, but I'm excited to see kind of how all of this plays out. I tried to record this intro a few minutes ago, and I'm a nerd and didn't have the microphone power on. So, I already introduced myself again to the spirits here at the house, and kind of apologized for my rude guest behavior the last time I was here, as far as just kind of showing up empty-handed and just kind of demanding answers. Not demanding, because I'm not a demanding person when I investigate, but you know, I just felt like I was being a rude guest. So I'm here with Nikki and Kayla, and we're just kind of hanging out. And right now the temperature just keeps dropping. I mean, it is cold up here versus downstairs, but this thermometer, this temperature gauge usually is pretty quick with the temperature fluctuations. Like, I've taken it from my air-conditioned car, brought it outside into the sun, and, you know, whatever. It started out, I think it was like 66 degrees up here, it said, and then now it's 55.5, it's fluctating to.
Back to pitch black.
I know. Don't look behind you right now, but no. At least you got the brick wall behind you, kinda.
Got a little bit of protection.
Wow. What do you got? Yeah, you got a brick wall. I don't know, I got all this behind me.
Yeah.
Over here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You're seeing that?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't tell if it's in my eyes or it looks like shadow.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. 100%. That's what I was like.
I know.
I couldn't tell how close I was to you because I'm like, am I like in your lap right now?
No,
but yeah.
No. I'm like, okay, I think that, but I'm like, I can't tell if it's
100%.
mine.
That's why. Yeah. I'm like, what is that you? You're welcome to come in here with us. You don't have to hang out in the hallway unless you want to. Unless you're just getting comfortable with us. I want to like shut the camera off so I can just look at it with my regular eyes. But then I also don't want to, because what if we see like a person comes walking out or something? But okay, so we're down here. Oh, that's you. Okay. I thought I saw something and I was like, wait, that was yourself. I saw that too. I'm like, oh my god, there's a person, clear as day. We were seeing shadows down the hall. I walked back over here and I thought that I was about to hit my head on a pipe. The pipe is not right here, eye level. And then something touched my lower back close to my butt. And so now we are, oh, and we heard a thud. So now we're just kind of seeing if anybody wants to communicate further. Who's down here with us? Can you talk through this device in Nikki's hand? We continued to do a little bit of a spirit box session in the basement, but unfortunately nothing super substantial came through. And it was around this time that I was scheduled to go live on YouTube anyway. So we called it quits in the basement for now and went back upstairs.
What your name is?
I think it just said Bonnie.
Are we alone up here?
Basement.
Did you touch Cherise?
Me.
Who's in the attic?
I am.
Who are you?
We continue to do the Estes method a little bit more in this room without much results. It seems like maybe a little bit of foreshadowing for the rest of the investigation because the Talbots seemed to be pretty prevalent for most of the evening. So, was I speaking to Bonnie Talbot here or one of the other Talbots? Is that who poked me in the back in the basement? Not really sure. Whose house is this? Did that just say Gill?
It kind of sounds like Gill.
Who are we talking to? Dead man? Did it just say dead? What room are we in?
Get out.
Do you not want us to be in this room? Please.
Done?
Okay, do you want us to leave this area for a little while?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. We'll leave this floor for a little while.
Cool.
Cool. I figure we'll do a couple EP sessions of what? You chomping?
Chomping.
Chomp chomp. All right, let's do a couple. Let's just have a conversation. Here, might as well turn. Let's just turn all kinds of stuff on. Record. So, what are you guys' thoughts on this prohibition thing? Liquor being banned and.
I don't think too many people are going to be happy about it.
I know. You know who I don't think would be very happy about it? I've heard Bloomer Gill really likes his alcohol. And I don't know if he's going to feel too happy about having his alcohol taken away from him.
I know. Not much could come between me and a good sangria.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just make it in my bathtub.
I hear people are doing that, you know. I've also heard people have gone blind from homemade alcohol.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would be terrible.
It would be. I couldn't imagine. gonna make for some boring parties.
Indeed.
You guys think you'll go to any of these speakeasies I've heard of?
Absolutely.
I'm going.
You're going? Seems like that's where all the good parties are gonna be.
I wonder if there's any close by. If there's like a secret door knock. Or some kind of little password we have to say.
I wonder what the password is. Okay. Hi, if there's anybody here with us, Mrs. Talbot, any of the Talbots, any of the Gills, anybody else, you can speak to Nikki through
Here.
Oh, hi. How are you? What did you think of our conversation downstairs about prohibition? Did you hear that conversation? I swear I just heard a voice in here. Did you hear that? Is that you in the hallway out here? Was that you I just heard?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for what?
You know.
No, I'm not really sure. I mean, are you saying thank you for the flowers? That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, I heard that too. Come. Come where? That almost sounded like Talbot. Stupid? Who's stupid?
Asshole?
That's what it sounded like.
It did.
Why are you... Huh?
Did it say struggle?
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
Did that just say my name?
I think it said your name.
Hi, who is...
Stay. Stay.
What? Did that say yes or ass?
It sounded like ass.
Why are you being rude?
Ed?
Who's Ed? over here. So are the Gills and the Talbots here with us right now? Dean. I feel like I keep hearing Ed. Ed. Who was Ed? Or who is Ed? In the Gill House. Hopefully the Gills and the Talbots and anybody else here doesn't mind that I'm doing this. How do you feel about tarot cards? Oh, okay. Listen, who's here with us right now? I get the Devil card. Although this reminds me of what was it? I think it was Kindred Spirits, and Dana Newkirk was doing cards.
Oh, yeah.
And they kept getting the Devil card, and then they realized that it was actually the person at the house, like the spirit, calling them the devil because they were, she was like a witch.
Yeah.
And, I don't know why I did witch in quotation marks.
Yeah.
So I wondered. And I did just say, too, like, what do you think about the tarot cards?
Right.
I'm thinking, because that was the first thing that I thought of when I pulled this, I'm thinking and going along with what do you think of the cards. I don't think that they're liking it. I think whoever is here that we are talking to, that they feel like the energy here sometimes gets kind of chaotic and confusing almost, which kind of makes sense. There's a ton of people coming in here. But that with people coming in here, it's almost kind of like whoever's here, it's like their chance to kind of look out at the world. And so they're kind of getting, it's like outside looking in. So like when people are coming in here, they're getting to kind of see the world through the people that are coming here. But it can leave them feeling kind of chaotic and like the energy feeling a little uprooted. The main energy of the house is somebody who's very strong-willed, was sort of like entrepreneur, very follow their passions, business-like, which that kind of makes me think of Mr. Talbot. He was an attorney. They were travelers. They traveled the world. Both his mother and his wife were very strong-willed. Okay. And then just kind of going with that energy of, because that kind of made sense when that person was like broken, they heard broken, and then family. So just kind of going with that. And if we are talking about the Talbots, there is sort of, that might be kind of what's, if they are here, is kind of keeping them here, is the feeling of, feeling just crappy. I mean, what a terrible situation to be in. Could you imagine? Like, obviously you love your wife and your mother, and they hate each other. And yeah, I think it was just a crappy situation for everybody, and I think some of them are still kind of holding on to that and are feeling very emotional about that whole situation. I feel like that didn't provide a ton of clarity. I feel like that's this whole energy of this house is like weird that way. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, they're almost like secretive here in a way, kind of. Yeah, I don't really know. I know it's cold in here, but like it feels cold right here.
Yeah, when you were setting up, I was kind of standing in the middle of the room, and it felt like a cold breeze went right by me.
Yeah. Is that you that we're feeling? Okay, I'm gonna take out this mirror, which this mirror has special energy that can help you to, we have this Two of Wands here to help you see into our world. I don't know what it's like where you are, but where we are, it's very difficult to see you guys. And so this mirror might help you to see us a little bit better. And the energy also, or the mirror also, can help boost your energy. Between the EVPs that we got, the visual things that we saw, the possible disembodied voices, and all of the other activity, I think that there is something going on here. As far as the Gills are concerned, I think it's more residual. I do think that the Talbots are a little bit more consciously active here. I get that they don't mind people coming into the house as long as they are respectful, and I also get the sense that they don't really want to be pestered too much about their personal issues and their personal details. This is a pretty awesome house, though.